no, sit down. Can you guess? Your brother has made me the happiest girl on earth.
You mean you and James
are in love? He confessed as much to me this afternoon, and you know my nature. I could never trifle with a man's affections. In short, I told him his love was returned.
Catherine! Why?
He's waiting downstairs.
I know I needn't ask whether you approve, Catherine.
No, indeed. Though I'm surprised. It's all happened so quickly.
Not so. I believe I've been in love with your friend since the first time I set eyes on her.
And I. The very first day he came to us last Christmas. The very first moment. I remember I wore this yellow gown. My hair was up in braids.
I'm come to say goodbye, Catherine. I'm going straight to Fullerton to seek our parents' consent.
Ah, Morland, there you are. Miss Morland, sadly I too must take my leave for the present. Just for the present. I'm going to accompany James to Fullerton and then on to town to help him choose a ring. Perhaps I might look for one for myself while I'm there. Do you think I should? A famous good thing, this marrying scheme. What do you think of it?
I think it's a very good thing too.
I'm so pleased to hear you say that. Did you ever hear the old song, going to one wedding brings on another? Perhaps you and I might try the truth of that. I shall think of you when I'm in town. Come on, James, we must tear ourselves away.
Go, perhaps forever.
Isabella,
whatever do you mean? Well, your mother and father, what will they say? I'm sure they'll be very happy for James. But my fortune will be so small. How could they consent to it? Your brother, who might marry anybody. I wouldn't think the difference in fortune would be anything to signify. Oh, my sweetest Catherine, in your generous heart, I'm sure it would not matter at all. But I mustn't expect everyone to think the same. I only wish our situations were reversed. If I had the command of millions, if I were mistress of the whole world, your brother would still be my only choice.
Now, Catherine, you know I'm only here for your sake. You know my heart is 40 miles away. And as for dancing, don't mention it. I beg you. It is quite out of the question. I dare say Charles Hodge will plague me to death about it, but I shall cut him very short, I can tell you. I wonder where he is. Miss General, tell me. I do believe he's coming to talk to you.
Miss Morland. Delightful. You will excuse me now. Excellent.
Miss Morland, allow me to introduce my brother, Captain Tony.
Charles.
Don't let my brother's ill manners offend you. That's how he is, I'm afraid. He was ill-mannered as a baby.
Surprised at you being so disrespectful to your older brother. And anyway, how could you know what he was like as a baby? When he was a baby, you were not yet born.
True enough. My mother told me of it. I hope you're not already engaged for the next dance.
No, indeed.
My rival having left Bath.
Indeed, he's not. You mustn't tease me. So do you not know Mr. Thorpe at all?
No, not at all.
That's strange. He seems to know a great deal about your family.
And none of it to our credit? Well, I have always found that ignorance and prejudice hold no bar to forming the strongest of opinions.
You think him ignorant and prejudiced? I know he doesn't always tell the truth, but he's been very kind and attentive to me. You think he isn't to be trusted?
Dear Miss Morland, has it not occurred to you that I might not be the best person to consult on the matter of Mr. Thorpe?
My lords, ladies and gentlemen, the next dance will be on a summer's day.
Good God, Henry, you're not going to stand up in that mall, are you?
I certainly am.
That being so, do you think your friend might dance with me?
No, I am sorry. I know for certain that she has a very particular reason not to dance tonight.
Is that so? Pity.
Why are you smiling?
Look there.
I don't wonder at your surprise. I refused him for as long as I possibly could, but he would not take no for an answer. He's the eldest son, you know, the heir to Northanger Abbey. Not that that weighs anything with me. I am in love with the best man in the whole world. Did you think him handsome? No. Come to tell me, silly. No. Yes, very handsome. Didn't your brother say he was very bad? As bad as Lord Byron? Oh, John will say anything that comes into his head. I hardly ever take any notice of him.
Then, how is one to know what to believe?
One thing you can be certain of, my affection for you and your dear, dear brother.